Hello and welcome to another Destiny 2 video. This time we're doing the Starcrossed exotic bow mission. So if you haven't tried it, I highly suggest it. It's a really fun bow to mess around with. This is going to be the solo flawless hunter attempt run. So if you're trying to do this, hopefully these tips will help you. I'll be narrating as I go. Alright, so first of all, go to this edge of the rock, go on stasis, zoop over. You should be able to clear a good part of that first section there. Jump to the rock to the left. Go to the highest point. Aim at the end. Zoop. Make sure to sword swing to cancel. You don't have to worry about those guys. They won't bother you. Then jump to the flower to the left. Zoop across. Now if you notice, I'm going to zoop, but then I'm going to be pushed down. It's just probably because I hit the game wall. So just be mindful of that. I'm swooping over to Risk Runner just so I can stay alive because there's arc damage being shot at me. Also, those snipers can be annoying. If you notice, I haven't used my grenade because I found a fun secret. So you have to kill this guy. But if you go here, zoop, zoop, you can push him off. Bye-bye. Don't have to worry about it. We're going to swap over to our arc build, which is the Assassin's Cowl build, so we can get invis, but also get healing if we need to. Also, if you're interested in the builds, I'll be posting them in the description below. For this next part, we have a left, middle, and right section, and we have to find symbols and put them in a particular order. So there's bird right there. And then we have dragon. Okay. So we have to do the one on the left first. And I'm going to work on getting my combination blows stacks up. And apparently there's not enough enemies. Okay. Alright, this is going to be fun. Okay, and I ran out my buff. Great. I'll have to do that again. We should have it this time. Now, every time you kill one of these guys, there's going to be turrets out spawn, so just be mindful of that. I believe Dragon was next on the agenda, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it was. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot this turret here. Get healed up. And then the final one. Now these turrets can be a nuisance, so just have to watch out for them. And we'll need to refresh our buff. We'll go ahead and blast this guy. Where'd he go? Oh. Alright, not my fastest run, but hey. Alright, for this next part, we'll just be going against Vex. So we'll just have to be careful with that. And this is going to introduce the second part of this mission. If you notice, there's orange mist. If you go through that buff there, you can go through this without any issues. Just run here. Boom, you're done. And the door does close, but if you just keep on running, you're good. And that's the exit to that there. But if we keep on running, we'll go ahead and start whacking on these guys here. There should be a minute, yeah. Cool. Let's go ahead and get this buff. Here we go. Now, you just pretty much go up the stairs and just follow the path. It's very straightforward, very hard to miss. The idea is that the Wyvern is protecting this right here. And now you just go through here. Sometimes that lever is below, so you have to jump, but also just be careful. There's a hole right there. I like to throw a grenade on that platform because sometimes they like to teleport over. There's a sniper right there, but for the most part you can just bypass him. Jump to this side, zig, and then you can zag. Just be careful. Yeah, there you go. That was a little hairy. I'm going to back up into here. There's going to be some ads. I'll just go clear them out first. Also, there's a sniper above. Cool. Now we have our super. We should be able to bap this guy. We'll run out. Let the guy do his thing. And then we can run over here. Watch the snipers. And go into the next part. Refresh our buff. And we're on the final one. And just be aware of wherever that Wyvern is. There we go. Get some health in. And we're done with this segment here. And I mean segment because you'll see in a second, there's more to this. We're going to swap weapons just so we can get a little bit of long range DPS. Because there's going to be a Wyvern as well as a boss. Big boss. We'll go ahead and tag that guy. There we go. There's that Wyvern I was talking to about. Not sure why I jumped forward. Okay. Going to save my super for big guy. There we go. Get a wither hurl shot on him. Did I miss him? Barely. Wow, just barely. And should be down now. Ads over there. Just have to be careful. And that should open up this next section here. This part can be tricky for those who are not aware of stuff, because there are doors that happen, so they might smash you. These two here are going to be timed. So wait, boom, and then jump to the left side of the wall. This one here, you have to wait for it to close, then start jumping. So close, start jumping, and there you go. Wait for that one to close, then start jumping. Hit this corner right here if you need to stop your momentum. Crouch. Crouch again. And we're good for that part. Alright, so now this part here, we're just going to kill these guys. I'm going to switch over to Risk Runner, because you'll see in a second why. About to fall off. I was not supposed to turn there. I'm going to keep my super just so I can melt this next part of here. So just be careful of arc bolts and all that. We're going to, yeah, see those balls right there? Just have to be aware of those. Yeah, but with Risk Runner, it should make short work of these guys here. Gonna move forward a little bit. Get healing up. There we go. I'm gonna keep my Risk Runner. Just because. Alright, for this part, you'll go to the left side, you'll be able to see what we need to do. So we have bird, dragon, and... Okay, so we need to mix these two together, the light and the dark. And you'll get a dragon buff. So we do that, and now we have Crowned by Dragons. I'm going to refresh my buff just to make sure I have max. So we need to go to bird, which is here on the left side. We'll go ahead and get our shotgun out, start getting our stacks. That way we can blast poop. And we're done. We'll swap so that auto loading can proc. There you go. Now we're going to refresh our buff because we need to go to dragon, which is this guy. not sure why I'm... Nice. Been refreshing my buff. This should be the final one. And we're done with that. Cool. Now, if we head over to the left side of the room, we're going to go to the final boss. This can be a little bit hairy at times, so I'm going to be swapping a few things around. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to start off with Anarchy, and then I'm going to be swapping over to Wither Horde. You'll see in a second why. Alright, going to bop, mix, boom, bop, 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 and come over here. Because what's going to happen, there's going to be ads that are going to spawn right here. That way I can be invisible. I'm going to be using them to stay invisible. Like so. Oh, and there's... sometimes they go invisible. So I just had to watch that. Yeah, sometimes they go immune. I also need to watch your crowded by dragons. Just run over a buff and you'll be fine. Okay, that guy's immune. Nothing wrong there. Yeah, you can jump up and tag those guys, those harpies, if you need to a refresher, which is nice. 1, 2, jump up, tag, we're good, refresh. I know that's a little bit overkill, but I would still want to make sure we're getting this flawless run. Alright, where's the... oh, they're up there. Okay. There we go. And this should be the last one. Oh no. Okay. I need to refresh my dragon buff. Cool. Now I'm going to swap to Wither Horde. Cool. Keeping an eye on my buff. Oh, he's immuning him. And there we go. Guy, not Flash, flawless, done. Woo! Look at that. Whoop-de-doo! We did it! So, complete exotic mission Starcrossed solo without dying. So, we did a flawless run. And we all reprised undying weapons. And the question is, did we finish it in sub 20 minutes? So, we did that one without dying, solo, and under 20 minutes. No, not quite, but that was close. All right. Thanks for watching. Hopefully that helped.